set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
It's a gain of a yard.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for New England. 43 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. On 1st down, Drake. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
Now it's Newton. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
In
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Great. Rush in. 8. Watch out.
They'll run. It's Drake. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup of 6 there on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zach Bond in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Makes the score.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
The pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, New Orleans.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Saints.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. He will push his way down to about the 14. Devin McCourty brings him down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On the counter, Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On first down, Drake. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Play action. It's Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Saints' 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Quick slant to Brown. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. On 4th down, Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Mario Davis on the tackle.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Newton going to keep it himself. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Newton. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Newton on 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off play action, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. They fake the give. Newton. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. That one good for 12 yards. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Back now in Foxborough.
The end of the 3rd quarter.
We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Open man is Myers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Again, Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On second and goal, here's the option. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2 on the play.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Here's Harris to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. He's going to try and take off with it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 15.
He'll look to throw here. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. To set up a throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Saints 3. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Newton now to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That'll be complete to Cook. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
On the carry.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Saints.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus. and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Patriots, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my